okay? So...
And I agree. Tarek Braum, easy angle. I think you want to get hospitalized bot lane has to be as weak as you can possibly manage. Otherwise, you are just trolling. It's their clear win condition every single game.
They're
And I
pulling
think
out
the
the
Diana,
J4 top, baby. Let's go.
yeah. Yeah, I've been practicing this J4 top. It's
First
not a
pick.
typical pick, but it's one that we definitely have grown to expect from him. It's something you can play safe on. You have a nice escape. You have a way to blow flashes. You have a way to set up your team. This Ivern, we see it all at once, right? So Jarvan, Ivern, Thresh, Sivir, and Aurelion Soul for Hospitalized. This is classic
But
Hospitalized, with the
Asoul is
exception of
blind.
Asoul.
Asoul is blind, so Ryze is the answer into Asoul, Sion the answer into Jarvan. And then they get the Kaelin Vel'Koz, so they felt good about that. Whisper, taking Whisper off of Maokai this time. There's no Maokai ban, just electing for a different champ, putting him on something that's got a little bit more, ability to carry itself, play well on your own. So we'll definitely see. That was the first time that Maokai had lost in the LCC because Whisper was previously undefeated on it. So Hospitalized drawing blood here. But yeah, Jason, on the blue
Oh, we
side.
got comments out in the chat about the draft. Curious to not use the J4 as a flex. They picked it first pick, and then immediately an Ivern to follow. But I would argue that we've seen the Jarvan top, and we've never seen Whittle Guy pull out Jarvan in the jungle. So I would not expect it to be going to the top side of the map. But definitely an angle as Hospitalized moves in for a 5-man setup in this bush. They may just yep, they will just force their way through.
So
Drop a ward.
League of Liquor went for the 5-point defense, Hospitalized with a nice little roam here. God, I love Thresh. What a champion, huh? I'm just excited to see some hook gameplay. Talk to me about this matchup. Wait a second. I gotta check. Is this the Ryze skin? It is. Hope representing.
Yep, where's Mint Bun when you need him?
Respect
This
where
is
it's
the
due.
much lauded Hope Rise pick in the mid lane. He's putting it all on the line, bringing out the Rise. We have Whisper bringing out their
Look, there was a
Volibear.
lot of trash talk flying around today. Okay, I might have gotten my nose a little
Everywhere.
dirty with it, right? It was zooming around, buzzing in the LCC Discord. If you missed it out,
Wards on the blue from both teams. Whisper choosing to start it as blue on top of the ward. But either way, they would
moving
know
on to
where
the
he
game. You're right.
starts. Yeah.
All right.
So you want to go? You want to bring it back to some of your trash talk? You want to get
No,
in there?
I was just
you want to
saying,
analyze?
like, there was skin in the game for these teams. Like, a lot was on the line. So, League of Liquor and Hospitalized both brought their A games today because there was a lot of trash talk that went down.
I'm curious to see how Rise plays into this Asoul matchup. I've never seen this matchup go before.
Whisper invade. Oh, he's so
Whisper invade
far
onto
up. He's a level
guy.
up because it's Ivern. He finds the root collar. How did he know? Did he accidentally proc?
Whisper pulled it into the. Whisper started this and then pulled it.
Man, so I think, in my opinion, a little misplay. I think he could have caught the Ivern there with the level advantage. The level 1 Ivern probably could have killed.
Yeah, I think perhaps misinterpreting how Ivern's going to clear. You typically start on the blue side and then roam back down to pick that up. That is the usual timing of it. Could have chosen to stay in the bush and then charge forward. But he's only level 2. He doesn't have his stun. Yeah, I'm not sure. It could have gone either way.
That was a great play that didn't end up working. And League of Liquor will probably watch that back in the replay and look at just how close they were. That in my decision had all the right mechanics, all the right parts to it, and then just a little mess up in terms of showing. But Ivern
Dahlmasoon with the push advantage in the bot side as well. I really think it was a good look. It just didn't work out. A Matt with an early execute into the top side. Is this a good death? I guess it's fine. It's an execute.
With a play from Abraxo, they should set up the hook, and Whittle is here. Oh, the hook at max range will land Abraxo. Does him proud, and Dahl, deathless last game until late in the game, will die early on here. First blood going over to, you guessed it, our league leading kill leader, Agateo.
I'm getting Matt lore in the chat that he was a Xerath main and started. I can't talk about this right now, but
Wait, Hope has to
crazy
flash
lore in the
out.
chat.
Whittle is there. The root color lands, and so the follow flash, and actually like the Crimson Yoni really showing up. So a couple of early kills going over. Um, we're seeing continued pressure here as TJ is being pushed in again. Topside already down 10 CS, but he's bought a Cole, so he's matched the decision to Cole. He said, hey, you know I'm not going to win. I'll just farm.
Yep, has his recall interrupted by Matt's going to be forced to teleport back out here, I imagine. Teleports burned by both laners on hospitalized side. And yeah, you mentioned early pressure coming out from Crimson Yoni. I don't know that I like Ryze as an answer into Aurelion Sol because you have no way to interrupt him. You can stop his flight, but you cannot stop his breath. And Aurelion Sol is just going to scale in this lane. When he does this, what's your answer?
Is the
I'm
Rise,
not sure.
I mean, is the Rise just comfort pick? We saw Hope
I think
play
it must be
Rise
a comfort pick.
in a, but you know he saved it for last pick counter pick. You've got to feel like he's cooking up something. I mean, Jason, you just played into this laner. He had the very spicy Cassante mid into a Soul. So I mean, we could have seen the Cassante here, right?
Coming off a frustrating loss on Azir, not able to do too much in that game, and then just outscaled by Gatio getting too much of a lead, and he wants more agency in this matchup, and so he's going on to Rise
the
as
pick
the
for more agency, though. I don't know.
It's definitely the pick for more agency than Azir, who just wants to scale and sit behind his team. At least he can get in their face. But Aurelion Sol is not the matchup I want to be playing Rise into from my personal experience.
Right.
Oasis Whisper with an engage on a Widow Guy. Widow Guy only level 4,
I mean,
no Daisy.
Whisper wins that fight all day, but Crimson Yoni just roams over really quick, and the Dragon is there to provide the backup, so he can't go all in on that.
Also there.
So.
Yeah.
Fresh looking for his next play. He's already landed one death sentence. Will he sentence somebody in this bot lane to another one? Let's talk about the Sivir pick. That's new. As they gank bot side, Whisper is here on the gank, and Abraxo, they call it off. It was a decent look. The Flag and Drag will miss from TJ as another plate and another Demolish proc lands. Cataclysm comes through, but Sion has timed it, and a lot of return damage is going to come through. Nice shield from Whittle. They turn it easy. Flay into hook. He predicts the flash. Abraxo is just that guy, and he spoon feeds Agateo another one. Holy God, Thresh, what a champion, right?
Yeah, Whisper picking up the Dragon, unbeknownst to Hospitalized on the back end of all of this, or during all of it, really. Hope burning through all of his mana just to keep the pressure onto Yoni. Finding himself 3 CS down and 1 assist down off of the earlier gank from Whittle Guy. Daisy going to be available soon, and we know Whittle Guy likes to just start dropping Daisy every single time they get into any engagement.
Yeah,
again, trying to set up a mirror.
Is like, I feel like Whisper is playing a good match here, but he's getting out jungled. He's really trying his hardest to show up at the right time, but Whittle, just everywhere that Whittle goes, it's working out. This Ivern is finding something every time. Daisy is here, just like you called, and this is going to be another kill going on to Matt. Look at how far away he is. He doesn't even need to be there. He picks up a 3rd kill on this Ivern, and the Flag and Drag just leaves Sion in the dust. So I mean,
that's the reason I like this Jarvan pick. It's just nice and safe for you.
You know, there's nothing he can do. He looked for a gank bot. They're losing. He looked for a gank mid. Ryze can't really follow up. And Sion, you know, he wants to play solo, right? So it's just really tough for this Volibear to find ways to get rolling.
Yep, this is not the same. It started out a little bit the same, where we saw a mirrored matchup, Matt forcing a lot of pressure in the top side, but Whittle Guy showing up twice in the top side now and finding a kill both times. He is sitting at 3-0, picked up 1 kill mid, 2 kills top.
And this Sivir is a lot less aggressive than Tristana,
Yes,
and it's
this
clear in the
Sivir
way
pick.
they're playing
The
it.
Sivir pick that we should have talked about as they engage again. Every time I say the name Sivir, they go for it. The hook max range will just miss Indal
Hook
with
misses.
a lot of
Got
return
too slow.
damage. Will it be enough?
Ace in
Abraxo
the
body
hole.
blocks. They look for the chase down. A flay onto 2. Going in, Agateo with a barrier play. Oh, Bassoon and Dahl almost fully turning that. What an outplay
no,
from this
it's
bot
so
side.
close.
Yep.
Very well done from both sides to get away from that. I think it could have gone either way. If that hook from Abraxo lands, they all in with the ignite. They have the flash, they have the barrier, but Bassoon and Dahl squeak away, and they've take a plate on the back.
I think it comes down to item. You know, BF into crit cloak, and really, you know, that's what it is at the end of the day. Matt's just gonna die again. I don't even know what to say about this. We're just used to it, right? 4 times already, pre 10 minutes. And it's another gank bot side. So an overstay, a nice play into another overstay. And League of Liquor, this seems to be the issue that this team has. They will make one nice play, and then they stick around on way too low HP. This is 4 kills for our league leader, Agateo.
And when Matt died there topside, Whisper was moving up to try to support him, but he just moves back behind the tower and dies. And Whisper is left as Hope flashes forward, finds a nice kill on a Crimson Yoni solo bolo.
Oh, dude, I missed it. Shoot. Okay.
Yeah, he just flashed forward with Rise, throws down the full combo and
He
burns
barely,
him
I mean,
as he
Catalyst and
starts
Tears,
his
so
flight.
It was definitely outplaying. Oh, Abraxo and Whittle. No, he missed the hook. That's the
No.
guaranteed hook. Whittle. It's all right. He'll land and kill steal. That's a thresh.
Oh, that's a tilter.
So
Hope being
Descent
on the mid lane.
Skies here. Oh, Crimson Yoni wants the counter kill. He flashes for the last auto and picks it up. Sergeant Snugglebutt saying Sivir seems like a good pick. Yeah, I'd say it's joining the meta, and I think it'll be one of the new picks that we see come out.
I think Sivir's back on the menu for sure. I've heard it from several players, and man, I would be feeling bad as Bassoon here. He throws his ace in the hole, it's absorbed by the Sivir spell shield, and then caught out on his way back to lane by a cheese in the bush. As more and more plates and minions die to his tower. Whittle guy engaging on Matt on the top side. Who cares?
Game 1.
Let's look at somewhere else.
Yeah, well, I do want to say that this is the difference. Game 1, this Scion was even. It was like a lane swap, right? Game 2, this is just a traditional proxy Scion game. He's 0-4. Daisy's going to come out here. This is going to be a 4th kill because Daisy's actually busted and not balanced. And Ivern has now got 4 kills. So it's not the same effect. It's not the lane swap style that we were seeing. It's just straight up League of Liquor with a huge gold lead. 12 minutes in, it's like, what, 3.5k.
Yep, this Whittle guy Ivern is a pick to watch out for, and it's unfortunate that Abraxo is drawing so many bans. 2 bans go to Abraxo, none go to Whittle guy. His Poppy and Ivern both left available. He chooses to take the Ivern this game. And it's really hurting for League of Liquor, sitting at 11-1, 22,000 gold to 18.5k. Dragon is available for the second. First Dragon win over to League of Liquor. That's definitely a boon to them. 2 Void Grubs taken, 1. So second round of Void Grubs are coming up. This is what I meant about this Rise matchup. Did you see this trade mid from Crimson Yoni onto Hope?
No, I mean, I do see
He
the
just stands there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he just
watching
stands
this
there and
Whisper
breathes.
invade as he's basically owned Whittle guy's top side for the past like 2 rotations of jungle camps, but somehow it doesn't
And him on a
matter.
ward.
He's still down in farm. Whittle just finding the CS, finding ways to contribute, and they're gonna go to this dragon. This will be the first dragon for hospitalized.
Yes, I think League of Liquor definitely does not want to go to this fight. They want to just continue building up their farm and shoving out waves. They're going to take a loss if they come to this fight. And League of Liquor will just let them have it. 1 plate left on the bot tower. Gotta imagine that's going to be the first one to go down. 3
around 3 plates left on both mid and top for Team Hospitalized. Matt trying to push down this top. He has demolished. He's going to take another plate here.
Check out the gold really quick, Jason, because it is almost even top. It's down 400, but bot it's up 2,000, 2,200, and Ivern will pick up another kill. 5 kills. He's in a race against his carry. He's he's trying to catch up as the root color lands. Bassoon. He tried for the ace in the hole, but he's gonna have to flash out here.
Guy, no. Oh, that hurt just a little bit. Dives back behind the tower for a second time this game as Herald is taken by League of Liquor in the top side of the map.
He got out. You inted. Matt. Not a good death, but that was a good kill. You deservedly had that kill, and then you inted. Almost a good play. Whisper, I just want to say again, I feel like Whisper's playing solo jungle. This looks a little bit like solo queue jungle. He's not been able to find ways to team up with any of his laners. Anywhere that he goes, Whittle has got the support of his team. They're very much playing as a team. This Ivern very supportive, and Crimson, Yoni, TJ, Agateo, and Abraxo on the call to where this Ivern wants to go. Matt opened his PayPal just before that one, huh? Yeah. 1 and 6 here. I will say it's no hold breaker this time, so a different build, and hopefully we'll see a little bit more team fight contribution. But he's still playing the. I don't think he knows how to play regular just in lane Scion. I think it's either int or int.
It's int or int. That's what they like to say.
Am I wrong? Like, has he shown you another way?
13-2 this game currently. The option really is this split push, and then we need to get some item breakpoints on the rest of League of Liquor. Hospitalized engaging topside.
They're actually camping him, and Whisper is going to show up soon. This is the 2v2. It's all in now, but a beautiful flag guy. TJ. What a CC chain. The root color is there. They pick up the kill onto Whisper. Daisy is, like I said, literally not balanced, and it's a double kill, 4 in 1. The Jarvan top came up. He is king.
5-0 on the Whittle. 10 stacks on Darksteel. Lichbane completed. Yoni engaging onto Hope. Almost a solo bolo for our dragon.
Oh, Yoni.
Yeah, flashes forward, but must have used the flight earlier on. And Hope will limp away after that engage. Still trying to scale up. We know that Ryze hits their power point really when this Rod of Ages hits full stacks, and they have their Seraphs, their Seraph's Embrace completed and fully stacked. Hospitalized in the driver's seat of this game, much more so than last match. 17 minutes in, and
absolutely.
I expect to see this mid tower drop very soon.
I don't know if it'll be on this wave. They still do have Caitlyn. They don't have quite enough jungle, but Whittle is here now.
They got Whittle guys. I think they do whatever they want.
Really nice 90 caliber net gets out of that. The turret will go down, and they try to take the fight. Abraxo and Agateo are very low, so I don't think that Hospitalized will want to take this fight. And given the fact that it's 15-2, I don't think League of Liquor will want to take it either. This game is turning into a stomp, Jason. What are the win cons? Obviously, the Ryze is going to continue to
try to be real cheeky and find.
Descent
I think this could be a kill here for Hope.
Prism is there, and it's a solo kill for Hope in the side lane, finally showing some of the mastery on this champion. Whisper flashing forward onto Agateo, but the barrier comes out, and there's just no damage. The Sundered Sky, not enough. Abraxo will drop as Scion picks one up. Teleport's coming through. Whisper stuck in the Cataclysm. The Scion Slam comes down. Another beautiful Rune Prism from TJ. The ace in the hole. Will snipe from downtown.
Great pickup for Bassoon. He's gonna every single bit of gold that he can get to get him to his next item breakpoint is essential. Kills going over onto Hope and Bassoon. Whisper surviving inside the Cataclysm. That's a great play for League of Liquor. Taking down two. Was that 2 towers mid or just 1?
I believe just
I think
one.
it was 2 towers.
I might be misspeaking. But this could be their second dragon if they're able to take it on tempo here. And this is all swept out. They don't have real good engage, so they're just gonna burn with damage. And Abraxo nearly drops, but he will survive. He finishes him off with the death sentence, though. Crimson Yoni literally not moving and almost shredding the entire team. Agateo ults flashes forward. Hope, not much more he can do
no
as
HP,
he will drop.
Abraxo
It's
nothing.
a double kill, and they return the 3-for-1 favor, so they will not pick up the dragon. Hospitalized will capitalize here, 19-6, and a 4.5k gold lead.
Yep, a great set of plays from League of Liquor, but overstaying their cardinal sin as of late. And Hospitalized will respawn, come back out to the map, teleport to the dragon, and find it for themselves. As you mentioned, Yoni showing why Aurelion Sol is a frustrating champion in addition to Scion. Just holds Q.
He literally didn't
and
move. Like that fight, he
yep,
literally
just
didn't
good
move,
there.
and Hope and Bassoon just shredded. So
Whisper died first off and the hook to hold him down before he could stun Yoni. Apraxo sneaks away with 100 HP. 100 HP for several of them at the end of that fight. Whittle guy.
From what I do Locket first at him. He's got Warmogs here.
This Warmogs first is kind of that's a real Chad build. I agree. I think I would usually go for.
I'm not a Chad. I don't know.
I don't know. The nice thing about it is that you get move speed from Warmogs. It's 5% additional move speed, and you can make sure that you're always ready for a fight. He will proc the passive on it, but I like to have a little bit more cooldown reduction myself.
Right. Well, we'll see if it really matters. I do think a couple situations having Locket would be nice, especially because I do think that it's shaping up. They want to team fight. They just don't have any engage without the Scion ultimate or finding a really creative realm warp. And sometimes when you're down 19-6 in kills, it can feel like an even bigger gold lead than it actually is. I mean, sitting here at about 5k, it might feel to the players like 10 or 12 in game. So they might just be really feeling helpless. They definitely have ways into the game, but they're going to have to play well as Abraxo lands a death sentence and will force the ulti out of Whisper, but Whisper caught, and he is dropped as Hospitalized find a pick on the Legal Liquor. Straight to the Baron they turn, and Sion's going to try and capitalize on the Dragon here in the bot side, but Hospitalized will capitalize on the Baron.
Roughly 5k up, Matt will be pulled back under the tower, taking a lot of damage. Skies Descend that will not reach the rest of the team, but Yoni holding their own. Matt, if he has the flight, it's coming up in 9 seconds, he can go for the finish. Baron will drop for Team Hospitalized. Yoni still in the chase. If he gets too close here, he'd get caught out.
He flies in, and he's going to land the Singularity, and that will be enough. He just kills him.
Yep, just pops. If you're in that center under the execute threshold, you just die. And Yoni knows that for certain because it gives you an execute indicator even. So it's not hard to know. Braxo and Whittle Guy pushing up the mid lane. There's some opportunity for League of Liquor to aggress onto them if they want. I don't think they do want.
What would you? So we talked about their poor macro management with their Baron in game 1. This one will probably matter less because they are fairly far ahead as Cataclysm comes through and Dahl is dunked. Oh, Abraxo with a crazy hook at max range. Bassoon capitalizes though. Agateo
caught between two towers.
The Root Prism will land, and this will be a shutdown. It goes over to Matt, so it's 2 for 2 at the end of the day, and they save tier 2 mid tower.
Yeah, I'd say that's an advantage play for League of Liquor.
Yeah, I was about to ask how do they use their Baron, and they go and misuse their Baron. I think Hospitalized has a lot to look at here. You know, even if this is, I don't want to Caster Curse anything, but this is looking like it'll be a 2-0. I think both games they slightly misused Baron. This one,
I don't think you know how Caster Curses work. I think you just do it intentionally.
Okay.
There's no way. What do you mean? Yeah, I hope I don't Caster Curse this. Looks like they're gonna win. So
Yeah, that's the definition. 6-0 Whittle guy on the Ivern, 14 stacks on Medjai's, Cosmic Drive. He is so fast. Let me click on him. How fast is he? 545 after he picked up that, but that's with the 452. Just walking around.
He broke 500 there
Good
for a second.
lord.
He is
Yeah, that's
zooming.
the effect of his jungle item. The extra move speed when he finishes the camp. But
Oh,
holy
Death
cow.
Sentence will just miss. That would have been true to its name had Abraxo been able to land it. And they're just going to set up and prep. So they have Baron on a couple members. Another max range Q will land. Bassoon able to outspace that one. And
DJ's on the flank.
Sion's getting
looking
some
for the
free pushing
cataclysm.
here. I think League of Liquor is like, they're kind of content, right?
They've got to go right now. Hospitalized is feeling the pressure. TJ has teleport, but he needs to commit to this fight or teleport.
They use Ace
Looks
in the
like
hole.
he's gonna back up.
So that's one down, and Sion will collect this as Dragon comes through. He teleports, but not to the bounty.
I would have teleported
tower.
to that cannon.
Yeah, this is gonna be down, but I mean it's borderline inconsequential. TJ, instead of 2 levels down like he was in game 1, he's a level up here in game 2, and to be honest, Jason, these are league leaders, and they're showing us why. They just play consistently great League of Legends. You cannot stop this bot lane. Another 8 kills on Agateo. It's free. It's free for him. If you let Agateo get kills, the game is gonna be over. And sitting here at 8-1-3, Whittle, another great game, 6-0-10.
I think the same as every team though. You can pressure them, and like you can't. There are openings. Zagatio finding himself not on the same page as the rest of his team there, engages too deep, and it's possible to bait him in if you can keep yourselves healthy. But a lot of the times they're just fighting from so far ahead. I mean, 8 kills Sivir is so strong.
It's
like
pretty hard to lose
he
a
went in
fight,
there
right?
and almost
Yeah.
made it out.
Again,
They're just
like,
always
look at
fighting
the gold,
from
though.
such an
Like,
advantage.
it really is. You know, again, if you're sitting in game 23-8, you might be thinking, "Geez, man, we're probably down like 10k gold. We're not in this game at all?" But it's literally only 5k. They've really stalled this out, and so the gold plateau actually, as you scale, becomes a smaller differential percentage-wise, and so.
All about those breakpoints, and really the only advantage is the breakpoint in the bot lane. We have a full item up for Gazio. Item and a half, really. Net gold, but a net.
1v3 under the tower, tries to turn and burn, does some decent damage, but not enough. Crimson Yoni flashes out, Whisper will commit in, and so it should be a 1-for-1, both mids going down. And a nice little kill here, so Whisper, one of the only times that he's been able to connect with his laners, and it is very positive. So League of Liquor trying to trade here. It looks like it could be a couple of tier 2 towers dropping, but I don't know. Hospitalized might just get more with this push. Sivir at this point is a lot. Ace in the hole goes through, but Abraxo full HP will just tank it.
Yeah, without a Baron buff available, I wonder if we should just see Vel'Koz drop
We're in a
ultimate to clear these
truncated
keep
base race right now, as 4 members of Hospitalized are pushing into the base of League of Liquor, and League of Liquor are just letting it happen. Whisper and Matt are
If they can
not
trade
backing.
an inhib, and then I don't think they're gonna go for the end here, but they might.
Yeah, Whisper and Matt are not backing. Crimson
They're
Yoni is there.
ulted from Dahl.
I guess they think they don't get any more. They get the tower. Can they get an additional kill? Whisper wants to try and make.
They're
the play.
getting this inhib.
I,
I think this is a net positive for League of Liquor, really.
Oh, a beautiful stop. Bassoon.
Unfortunate if this inhibitor.
Yeah, see,
the inhibitor lives.
No, yeah, the way Aurelion Soul's wave clear at 27 minutes in is insane.
I mean, what wave clear? They already got the tower, but they just don't want to commit for the kill. But Matt's gonna be forced to stay anyway. He's low HP.
I did not see. I mean, check that off your bingo cards. I didn't see it happening. We get like the weirdest base race of the LCC. You know what? Hey, I'll take it. Add a little spice into the matchup, right? They pick up the tower. They get the gold. It's okay. They give Sion an opportunity to try and find an end angle here. If Sion is able to take this inhib and then push top. All right, let's evaluate. How does Hospitalize use their Baron?
How does Hospitalized use the Baron? I want to see. I mean, really, they could do whatever they want, but I want to see Whittle Guy. I think stay with the group as a group of 4, and have TJ go to the side lane
I mean, it's a 5
just to address Matt.
Oh, the hook lands.
But I think it's so straightforward. They have
Whisper's
advantage.
caught
They're
out
gonna
here.
win the fight. Just hard engage.
Whisper.
Just do this.
Whisper, I don't know. He's in the back of Dragon Pit, and just clearing a control ward on his own. The rest of Hospitalized gladly land the Root Caller into Death Sentence combo. Crimson Yoni is so they decided the Asol is who's gonna match Scion. Yep, Singularity. Oh,
He's the one that can actually clear the wave.
Bassoon! And Agateo, once more, we see it happen live, spoon-fed the kill by his support. Abraxo showing up on the Thresh, 14 assists already. TJ finding a nice little flag and drag. Another hook will land. They've had to back. Abraxo very low here, but he can't. He's just on the edge of the range. They can't actually capitalize. So a lot of flashes being forced out. League of Liquor trying to turn this around, but it's gonna be too little, too late. Whisper will burn again, and that's an ace for Hospitalize. As all go down, it's a clean ace. And Jason, we just saw a 2-0. Hospitalize sweep it. That's a 2-0. League leaders. 8-2.
Whittle Guy just throwing out at the end. Should have kept the Vern ban. Get that respect on the Ivern from Whittle Guy.